Before this video start, I have to say a few things like that has been going on lately in the background. I already highlighted the footage on the Dino Tamer video, but I'm decided to redo it and do everything because there's like a little things here and there that did change over the past couple of days. First and foremost, the developer just said that save up your Shadow Gem boxes and your Empowered Gem boxes. I recently just did a 4,000 Shadow Gem box opening, so yeah, rip all those Shadow Gem boxes. Now I had to resave them all over again because for some reason right now they will work on the U10 update. That's number one. Number two, there's going to be a patch update tomorrow. That's fine. It's going to give like a little bit of bug fixes, and Luxing is going to be tomorrow as well. I don't know if tomorrow is going to be an event, probably the Shadow Thief event. Who knows? I will do a video if there's a new event. I will do a Luxing video later this week as well. Not later this week, but later today after reset. And also, I already did record on the Dino Tamer and the Lunar Lancer. Well, right now I'm just gonna do the recording for the Dino Tamer again. I already did the Lunar Lancer and I already done the Ice Age. What I want you to do is, since there's a lot of characters that aren't 20k PR, I want you to let me know in the comments below which character would you like to see in the next episode. It is I am Vanguardian, Revenant, Candy Barbarian, Fate Trickster, Boomeranger, Toon Racer, Chloromancer, and Pirate Captain. Any of those classes, I will try my best to get to 20,000 power rank, and I will do a 20k PR video on it. So, that is all I have to say for today. And yeah, let's get started with the Dino Tamer video. Hello and welcome to another JNMG video. I am your host JonNario, and today it is another 20k PR video. This time I will be using my Dino Tamer. You already saw on the beginning of the screen, it's my 21k PR Dino Tamer, 21,090 power rank. The stats of my Dino Tamer are 233,801 magic damage, maximum attack speed at 273%, 75.4% critical hit, and 1236.8 critical damage. The critical damage is a little bit lower, so yeah, you can tell that is a really high base magic damage character. My gems are as follows. This is a one of each, so I need to swap this gem with another gem, but this gem is really high power rank and I haven't gotten anything that comes close to this one. This one I believe is a 2-1 crit damage. This one is 3 magic damage, so yeah, that's a big bonus on magic damage, but not even a perfect gem, but still, whatever. My lesser gems are 2-1 magic on pretty much all of them. Yeah, all of them except this one. This one is a 3 magic, but all of the rest are 2-1 magic. So yeah, those are my gems on the Dino Tamer. What I use is the standard critical damage attack speed build because I use the ultimate ability, and the ultimate ability is pretty much mount speed, and that's how you should use the Dino Tamer in my opinion. Mostly focus on attack speed and critical damage. Don't use movement speed because you don't need it. You will be using your ultimate as much as possible. So pretty much all of those. Using maximum health, critical hit, and magic damage because magic damage more damage, critical hit more critical hits, and maximum health so I don't get railed and wrecked. I will be using Chronomancer Q because again this is a character that is heavily focused on ultimate abilities, so I want the most amount of ultimate ability possible, and this will help out a lot. Magic Find Ring because this character really doesn't need anything else other than Magic Find and either Magic Find critical hit or jumps, because this character does not have any energy, so energy and regeneration is useless. Arcane Emblem because damage, and Chronomantic Emblem because of the ultimate ability. I will be using the Conjurer's Crucible Vial because that is the best vial for Magic Find. And I will be using the Mounted Cavalry Knight subclass due to, if I'm not on my ultimate ability, since I don't have movement speed build, I will be using my mount so I can move a little bit faster at 120 movement speed. But yeah, that is all I have to say on the Dino Tamer, my Dino Tamer loadout. There was an invader, let me kill it. But how you use the Dino Tamer? Pretty much the same as you use the Gunslinger, but this one is a little bit better because the ultimate ability does last a little bit longer once you get the class gem. But once you get the class gem, the ultimate ability lasts for 24 seconds instead of 12, so it does help out a lot. The character itself, it pretty much plays out. How you use it is pretty much you place down a net, because the net does really high damage, and then pretty much use your basic attack as often as possible. I don't use like a lot of my my net because I already killed fast enough with my basic attack that I really don't need my net. So yeah, that's pretty much how you use the Dino Tamer. You pretty much want to be in your ultimate as much as possible, because if you're not in your ultimate ability, this character just sucks. I'm just gonna straight say outright, this character sucks if you're not in your ultimate ability. Like this with Arcane just firing against mobs, it is a single target attack. It attacks pretty fast, but it does 1 times damage. The basic attack is like the Lunar Lancer, it's just bad. And the net, you have to charge it in order to do really decent damage, unless you are in your ult that you don't have to charge it. And pretty much the companions, they barely do any damage, they suck, like straight up. But the Dino Tamer, unfortunately, is like as far as endgame characters, this one is as dead on average as possible in Uber 9 grinding. Because this is like the Knight, but a little bit worse in my opinion. Reason being is the Knight, normally you can one-shot enemies. This one you have to hit them a lot of times, or you have to throw the net and hit them. So it's not an instant kill like the Knight. It does a lot of DPS, don't get me wrong. And the other thing is, like, you with the Knight at least you have more flexibility and you can use movement speed. With this character you will be on your ultimate ability as much as possible, so movement speed just is out of the question. And pretty much you don't want to use this character with movement speed or without attack speed as well, because this character is all about the basic attack. Because again, like, look at this, that's a kill 30 enemy. I'm a 21 KPR and I'm struggling killing like kill 30 enemies, like swarm enemies. My PC's being a little bit loud, so I'm sorry. But still, it is it's alright. When it comes to Shadow Tower, that's another story. This character is amongst the strongest character for Shadow Tower. I don't know if this class is speedrun contended for like purple names and stuff like that. And I need to change up my tone as well. But I know that this character does a lot of DPS, but I don't know if this character is good for speedruns. That's not my tone. Hurry. Yeah, the reset just happened. Luxian is coming tomorrow. Tomorrow I will show you like the Radiant Aura. But yeah, that's pretty much how you use the Dino Tamer. This character, I will say it is best if you have a class gem key. If you don't have it, then you can use it, but it is best once you get a class gem key. Once you get a class gem key, the Chronomatic Emblem and the Chrono Cube Sleeve, you will see like incredible results with this character, specifically in like mid-tier game. If you are like 10,000 power rank or 15, stuff like that, 10 to 15,000 power, and you will see a lot of results with this character, more than most characters in the game, because it does like insane DPS. It doesn't need like a lot, you just pretty much throw down your net and go ham with your basic attack. And yeah, the DPS is really high. The basic attack, I believe it does, let me check. I think it does like 3 times damage. So 3 times damage on a character that does have higher attack speed than most characters. Has around the same attack speed as the Neon Ninja because it gets bonus attack speed on level up. But like the Neon Ninja is, you can get all the way to 273%. That's maximum attack speed, by the way. And you will see like incredible results with your basic attack on your ult. It is amongst the highest in the game. It attacks pretty fast. It has incredible AoE. Like, it's not showing with because this costume doesn't give like a very good visual representation on the ultimate ability, like the AoE. But you can shoot at the ground and you will get like a lot of AoE damage, and the AoE damage, this is one of those characters that the AoE damage does more than the direct damage. I believe the direct damage does the 1 times damage and the AoE does 2 times damage. So this character does get more benefit from doing AoE. And yeah, this character in itself, it is alright. It is alright. It can be really, really good, but it's alright. It's like a weaker version of the Gunslinger in pretty much every fashion of the way. It plays pretty much around the same as the Gunslinger, but it has a little bit better mobility, so it's better for dungeon farming than the Gunslinger in my opinion. But it's worse in Shadow Tower, so it's around the same as the Gunslinger. And I did say it on my title that this is my favorite gun style class. It is. This character is, it can be really, really fun to play. I really did enjoy, like, I do enjoy playing with this character. That's why it's like so high power rank, and you barely see me like focus on this character. Is because sometimes if I see like a good gem, I just go directly to my favorite characters, and this is like high up there. So this is like after, in terms of powering, after the Draco, and the Draco I use it a lot, and the reason that the Draco is higher than this one is because I got one perfect critical damage gem that I got for my Gunslinger and gave it to my Draclight. So my Draclight, well no, a perfect, yeah, I got a perfect critical damage gem, gave it to my Gunslinger, and the Gunslinger that was already fully augmented, I did like an experiment to see how much difference a 2-1 crit damage versus 2-1 magic was. It was like 1000 more damage in coefficient, by the way. And I was like, well, what should I do with this? And you know what, I'll give it to the Draco. So yeah, it is a lot of power rank that I gave it to the Draco. So if it were for that gem alone, the Draco would have been like below 21k. It would have been like 20.7. Why am I here? So yeah, this class is pretty much my favorite class in terms of gun style characters. It's fun to play. It destroys life, like with its insane burst damage, and it can be really good in any portion of the game. Like, it can be good, well, not in a portion of the game, it can be good in any playstyle, in Shadow Towers, or as a Shadow Tower class, or as a dungeon farming class. I would strongly recommend you to use this as a Shadow Tower class though, rather than just go in it for like a full build, because you will see like better results with this character on Shadow Towers. So if you're maining the Dracula, I almost said, the Dino Tamer, you have a good class. Once you get the class gem, you have a good class. But yeah, that is all for today on the Dino Tamer. This video, the other video was really short, Also, that's another thing. The other video was like 12 minutes long, and it was like so like whatever. But yeah, that's all on the Dino Tamer. Overall, I will say that this class is good for Shadow Towers. It is best used if you have a class gem key. It can be a good contender in dungeon farming, but you need the class gem and you need the cooldown reduction ally and the cooldown reduction emblem. And so you can see like incredible results with this character, but if you are not getting that incredible cooldown reduction, then you will see that this class easily falls down like really low on DPS due to if you're not using the class gem. Well, the ultimate ability this character just sucks straight up, but still it is a fun all-around class. It does a lot of damage when you are in your ult. The burst damage is just incredible. I will recommend you to use attack speed critical damage though. Reason being, again, you're using your ultimate ability as much as possible, so you will be you will be attacking using your basic attack as often as possible. Then critical damage is because critical damage is more damage once you get critical hits. But yeah, you can go attack speed and critical damage, second or fourth stat, whichever you like. And yeah, that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the Dino Tamer in the comments below. Also, let me know which class I should do after the Ice Age video. And yeah, I would like to do like any of those classes. I will upgrade them to 20,000 power rank and do a video on that class. And if you have a Dino Tamer, let me know which power rank are you. And yeah, that is all for today. Once again, thank you for watching. Leave a like, it does help me out grow, or it helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And yeah, I really hope to see you next time, and take care and keep on hunting. See ya. I did my intro like really weird. And remember one more thing, the Dino Tamer is a good class, but only if you have the class gem and cooldown reduction. See ya.